All right, hello and welcome back to another session of the Great Ace Attorney. Never mind. Let's do that again. All right, hello. Welcome to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Hope you guys are doing well, as always. And let me just switch over, activate our music because I accidentally went in, accidentally started the game, and last session. We're on episode 2. Did we start on episode 2? I think we did. The second case that involved Soseki, Natsume. The second case was just after his first case, where a knife went into the victim, Olive Green. I don't know if she's going to be related. I think she will be, actually, in probably the next case. I think we're done with Olive Green. But the current case we have on the matter is the attempted murder of William... Oh, is it William? William Shamspeare, right? And I've got a question for you guys. Who's stronger, Romeo or Juliet? That's what we're going to find out. Soseki said it was Juliet, but yeah, here's the attempted murder of... I think we left off with, Mr. Shamspeare and the other fellow, the Bumblebee man. Bumblebee Popeye. But yeah, so... Hey, horse, talk to me. He's gone. Alright, ban that fucker. Hold on. Damn, these bots nowadays, eh? Alright. So, what's his name? Shamspeare, right? Lost track. Attempted murder, yes. Soseki Natsume is supposedly the accused, the culprit, because he was with Mr. Shamspeare before he presumably died, or got knocked out, or got, unconscious and shit like that. And the thing is, after Mr. Shamspeare recovered from his... from the poisoning, he accused Soseki. He fingered. That doesn't sound right, but he blamed. He accused Soseki that he killed him, and it was because they did a little reenactment, probably asking, talking about Mr. Shakespeare's latest, not latest work, but one of his greatest works, Romeo and Juliet, and who is stronger, Romeo or Juliet? Mr. Natsume won, and we're here. I'm assuming, there was a bit of turmoil, and probably Mr. Shamspeare didn't like what Soseki had to say. Who knows? Who knows? We don't know yet, but all we know is that Mr. Shamspeare here, he accused Soseki for poisoning him, even though that may not be the case, William Shamspeare. Alright, good fellows. Wait, hold on. William Shamspeare. Alright, Meter Man. Adrian B. Meter Man. Adrian B. Meter Man. I work for the Altamont Gas Company East End Branch office. Ah, I remember now. It was yesterday on Briar Road. Oh yes, yeah, that's him. She's right, it's him. So he's the meter? It's the gas man. It's the gas man. He actually is, actually. It's the gas man. Reminds me of a UK old sitcom called Bottom. Alright, yeah, so we spotted him outside Mr. Gary Deb's house that morning, yep. He's a gas company employee. What does he have to do with the case? Yeah, good question. So, William Shamspeare, you are the victim in this miserable affair, correct? Oh heaven, oh hell. Do you command me to remember? A sweet poison that I don't know. I don't know. Crossed me and crossed mine innocent lips. Alright, don't worry. We'll get to it. I think it's dist. What do you say, Google? Didst. Alright. Behold, you only have to rearrange the letters of my name to see that me's a seraph, an angel indeed, isn't? Shamspeare, me, yeah. Is that correct? Alright, thus be I, noble of mind, true of nature and verily, honest of heart, as all heavenly angels be. Now, because there isn't a less contrived meaning in your name. No, not all, not Shamspeare. I'm assuming that's not... Is that his name? You know, I don't think so. Oh yeah, we've got our lovely jurors here. Familiar faces except juror number 4. Alright, so we're gonna go for the cross-examination, it feels like. Alright, so the man next to Mr. Shamspeare, what's he doing here? The gas man. It's the gas man. Me? Well, allow me to enlighten my learned friend. You recall, I presume, your earlier impertinence. Impertinence? Yeah, I think that's what you said. When you suggested that the victim had another visitor to his room on the question of the night. And moreover, the victim is a compulsive liar. Alright. No, I didn't quite say that. This young chin stroker is here to controvert your wild claims conclusively. Is that not so, Mr. Meaderman? Adrian B. Adrian B. Meaderman. Adrian B. I don't know what the play on words is. Oh yeah, I forgot to... You think their clothes are going to change? Hold on. I forgot to do this like last session. Hold on. Yeah, no need. Can we change the clothes? I don't know. I bought some DLC. Come on. Surely I could use it, right? Iris's homemade dress and his Japanese jumble mix. Sure. Alright, there we go. We got the achievement here. Let the truth be spoken, the truth of that wintry night of my discontent. Alright, well, maybe weird sucking noise. The snow lay about. My neighbor did cometh in the evening, bearing a gift of tea. But marry. Bitter was his drink, and when he left, I did fall prostrate on my table. What? What's the tea alone? It passed my lips that late hour and none else. Is that prostrate? Yeah, prostrate. Prostate. I was outside the bloke's window in the freezing cold all night, keeping an eye on his room. Oh, right, yeah, he's on the bottom floor. I forgot. Is he? Yeah, he's the ground floor. Is he? Is he? I don't know. No one else visited his room, but that short little round back Eastern fella. Alright, very... How many? Wait, what did you say? Look at that drip. You were keeping an eye on Mr. Shamspeare's room all night. Why, though? Right, course, the bloke's window is all but blocked up, isn't it? There's a little gap in the bricks when you can see into the room. So I spent the night trying to keep my teeth from chattering as I peered in through that. Why? Yeah, the question is, sir, why? Ah, well now, that's because he's on my list. What a piece of work is a man. Wherefore wouldest thou not stare in wonderment? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This buzzing busybody have not played part in his play. Alright, okay, hold on. Pray thee, pay him no heed. Make no more ado about his tedious words. What do you say about me? He is a busybody. He does look like a bee. Like, he's dressed up as a bee. A drone. Oh, it might... Wait, a drone bee meter man. I think that's the put on words. A drone bee. Yeah, because he's a bee. You know, drone bees? What are drone bees? I believe they... Are they the male ones? I don't know. Are there Because usually the male... Man, bees have some rough lives. Hyenas too, right? Like, for the male side, right? The snow lay about. My neighbor did cometh in the evening, bearing a gift of tea. Alright, he does confirm that. Oh, I have a little mouse on my shoulder. I didn't notice that. Mr. Natsume. Oh, indeed, sire. Perchance. Now, would instead I call him the man from upstairs? It's God. Oh, what time did the mustachio nippies visit you in your room? Right, our meeting was promised for the hour of 9, and lo, did he come to tender a gift of fragrant tea. Deals which are in accordance with the defendant's own testimony, yes. And we were broiled in such a literary debate as history hath not seen before. Literary? Is that how you say it? Literary. Oh, damn, look at that drip. The discussions about who was stronger, Romeo or Juliet. Yeah, who's stronger, Romeo or Juliet? Shamspeare did play the part of young Romeo. Yeah, while the neighbor played Juliet. And they fought. They actually, like, tussle. Don't know what kind of tussle they did, but... Canst thou imagine how dismayed I was? Yes, I heard of the eastern art of jujitsu, but... Now, did I dream 'twas would be a skill practiced by the commonly maiden. Alright, Juliet beat Romeo up. This is not helping our case. I believe the court has heard enough about your earth-shattering literary debate. Perhaps you could reiterate your statements about the tea the accused brought into your room. Alright, my liege, I'm thy servant. Gladly, I would do thy bidding. But marry, bitter was his drink, and when he left, I did fall... Prostrate? 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 Alright, Google, tell me, what are the words tell me there? Prostrate. Prostrate. Yeah, it is prostrate.
Prostrate.
Oh no, it is prostrate. Prostrate, prostrate, prostrate. Prostrate. And then the prostrate is a prostate exam. What? I'm so confused. Prostrate. Prostrate. Alright, never mind. This guy is doing some, you know, doing the cha-cha-cha slide. Right, that doesn't sound normal. Nay, this quite ordinary, sire. After all, that wouldn't recall our fiery debate amidst such argument there. Tea. Romeo and Juliet again, huh? Alright. Mr. Shamspeare, in summary, allow me to confirm. Did you not come here with the intention of naming your attacker? Of course, my liege. Whilst the lover of words did attempt to shuffle me of this moral coil. Alright, the tea alone did pass my lips that late hour, not else. I was outside this bloke's window in the freezing cold and kept an eye on his room. I think it's this guy's statement.
Hold it!
I think it's this guy's statement. The windows of the house have all been filled in. A historical artifact of the now defunct window tax. Yeah. You're right there, all bricked up horribly. As that happens, there's a little part of the brickwork at the bottom corner that's been opened up. I was looking in through that gap. Yes, there were a few bricks loose, weren't there? For some strange reason, a couple of bars of soap lined up on the ledge outside as well. I don't like going around poking my chin in other people's business, especially on freezing cold nights. They're my orders, so that's what I'll keep doing, as long as there's been breath in my body. What's with all the theatricals today? Out of interest, Mr. Meaderman. After the accused had left and returned to his lodgings, did you see the victim leave his room at all? No, he never left. He was in that room the whole time as far as I'm concerned. And we can therefore discount the possibility of suicide. Can you? How can you be so sure about that? The police carried out a thorough investigation of the scene and found no receptacle of the poison. And since we know the victim didn't leave his room and hence didn't dispose of the poison container himself, It's clear that this was no attempt suicide. Only the culprit could have removed the receptacle. Ah, yes. Lucidly explain, counsel. Thank you. It really was... You can't argue without logic.
Hold it!
Alright. You say a short little round back eastern fella. The cashier was defending them.
Objection!
Alright, he's pretty sure himself. And when the person you saw arrived, did he and Shamspeare drink tea together? Nah, sorry. Couldn't say. Why not? Because I couldn't see into the room all that well, couldn't I? But what I did see was the silhouette of the little round back flare wearing a pretty dress. Then the pair of them started some kind of wrestling match, I tell you. Didn't know what to make of it. Alright, that kind of explains the Romeo Juliet shenanigans. That was the Romeo and Juliet championship battle getting underway. Mr. Miedemann, allow me to confirm one final time. Apart from the accused, can you state with certainty that no one else visited the victim on the night in question? No question. Gasman's honor. The entire testimony. I see any obvious holes at all, to be honest. Oh, well, it seems like we got to do the last one. Seems like we're going to go from a summation examination. Alright, so the final one, number 3.
Hold it!
So, you didn't have any kind of evening meal, dinner, supper? 5 of luxury, 5 of gluttony. To eat thrice daily is but a waste of time. Sorry? I would that my belly were full, no more off than the sum doth rise. Excuse me, I don't know what kind of movement he's doing. Well, most heroic eating habits, I must say. Night and day, I do fill my hours with learned study of the great bard and playwright. Hence it is it that there doth not in my chamber be then the costume of mine art? I don't even understand what you're saying. That would appear to be the case, as even a rodent was found starved to death in your room. Now that I think about it, it's not just food that was conspicuously missing from the room. Conspicuously? I don't recall seeing a single play or script anywhere. But I have devoured them all. You've eaten them? Every word be within my skull. Didst thou imagine other do you imagine? This means do, apparently. Do you imagine otherwise? Alright, didst. Alright, which brings us to the conclusion. The only way the poison could pass, yeah, the lips, the tea. And I think that's it. All dead. I don't know who said that. Alright, yeah. My lord. Goodness me. Yes, Mr. Foreman? I kept my mouth shut and listened up to now, but this has gone long enough. Are you all with me? Yes. Alright, summation examination. Oh boy. Too right we have. Are you all with me? Yes. Wait, no. Defense is in the middle of a crossing examination. Oh, enough with the hold up. We've seen this before. Let's just put on autoplay. Alright, the 3 missing hours as you put it. Never mind, I'm just gonna skip it. But then, yeah, what difference do they make? None as far as I can see. And since that now apparent, there really is no reason to delay our decision. Like I said before, if I don't take back 5 bob home, the missus is gonna kill me. What's that? Sorry? Didn't quite catch what you said. What? Sorry, what was that you said? You guys got what you said.
Guilty!
Alright.
Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty.
All right, so it seems like justice done. Yeah, just skip this. I'm gonna all play it. I'm gonna all play it. Look somewhere else. All right, this is the introduction to a summation examination. Makes sense, especially since this is the second episode of the game. Where's he going for it? Are we in the summation examination yet? They're like, yeah, Van Ziek's just talking. Oh, come on, wrap things up. Go on, wrap it up, will ya? Alright, here we go. The summation examination. Thank you, my lord. Are you and your fellow prepared, Mr. Foreman? Believe me, my lord, we know all about this young lad's tenacity. And we're ready for it. Very well. In that case, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I hereby call upon each of you to state the grounds upon which you find the defendant guilty of the crime for which he stands accused. From what I've learnt, it's never juror number one. Never. I've never seen juror number one, right? The victim may not be well off, but he's a noble man and straight up. There's no reason to doubt the man. Well, I do declare the good gentleman has no reason to lie. In fact, I think he's rather splendid. Just like the accused by comparison, he's Japanese, stoops all the while, and has a mustache. Very fishy. There's no evidence to suggest the gangling actor is a fraudsman. For now, at least. Alright, that's interesting. I really don't care, like, I just need this trial to end quickly. 3 hours of missing time is nothing when you reach my age, you know? Nothing at all. Alright, we've got some interesting ones. 4, 5. Yeah, is he fine, honest, and upstanding? It's not really. He's quite the poor man, honestly. Before we begin, it might be an idea for me to remind you how exactly a summation examination works. Well, you're still very new to the British laws, after all. I wonder, shall I let her talk? Nah, that's alright. I already know. Thank you for the kind offer, Mr. Zato. But I've been through plenty of these summation examinations already right now. I think it's important that we don't delay the start of any longer than necessary. I understand. I'm quite sure you're right. If you're confused by anything at the point, you could turn to me for advice wherever you like. Damn, it's hot. Hot putting both the earmuffs. I need to buy open back. I've been thinking of buying. Oh yeah, there was like two. There's like a Sony one and what called Bear Dynamic or what it was called. Bear Dynamic headphones. One of them needs like a preamp or something like that, right? Alright, there's my little mouse. Alright. Alright. He looks... I think he's rather splendid. Just look at the accused by comparison. There's no evidence suggesting he's a fraudman for now, at least.
Hold it!
Alright, let's press this. A fraudman? What do you mean by that, madame? It really is the most tiresome problem for the company, most irritating. You can be absolutely certain that a customer is stealing from us without hard evidence. You can't even threaten to take action for fear of being sued. Yeah, seem like I'm missing something. I'm the wife of Augustus Altamont, owner of the Altamont Gas Company. Oh, good gracious, Altamont Gas, you say? Gas is the future of energy in this country and around the globe, but proper handling is essential. As I'm sure our employee from the East End branch office would be the first to agree. Absolutely, Lady Quimby. Gotta be used properly. Altamont Gas is the best in the world, of course. I think we may have solved the mystery of the bow from earlier, Mr. Naruhodo. Right. He bowed in deference to his employer's wife, did he? So would I be right to assuming that the reason Mr. Miniman was watching what Mr. Shamspeare was doing in his room? I'm afraid there's no end to the lengths the population of the East End will go in the order to steal our gas. So I really have no choice when the company identifies somebody as a possible fraudsman. Yeah, makes sense. The dispatch a worker to watch the suspect day and night. We're very thoroughly in our investigations. I see. So you mean Mr. Shamspeare is... Yeah, he might be stealing gas, bro. Not paying for it. You can finish that sentence with a grubby little gas thief. You may not notice the public galleries here, have you? The eye of a man hath not here. The ear of the man hath not seen. Faith, wouldn't thou wound me with thy words, were I to let them penetrate the skin? Viserys here, not insult, only choirs of angels in song. We may not have evidence yet, but my workers won't stop buzzing around you until they find it. When they do, you'll find yourself blasted back to your angelic heights in an Altamont gas explosion. Mr. Shamspeare has been stealing gas. Oh, supposedly. I wondered during number 4 if you wouldn't mind adding that information to your statement. My pleasure. Was it the bit about ripping that thief apart you enjoy? A little before the part about object violence, if it's not too much trouble. Yes, of course. This could be it. This could be the shift in balance. Alright, here it is. The victim puts on a fine performance, but in reality, he's a common thief. I think it's this. Well, let's find out. 2 and 4.
Objection!
Ooh, no. That's not good. Ooh, you hate to hear that. You hate to see it. Maybe I jumped the gun a bit too hard. Oh, he was lying, bro. Or maybe I should have pressed the... Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I should have pressed 2. Let's find out.
Hold it!
Are you saying you believe the man to be trustworthy because he's rather splendid? No, that's not what I said. The point is the man is the victim here. What reason would he have to lie? And yes, he is rather splendid. So you say yet again. Meanwhile, the man who stands accused behaves so suspiciously exhausting to look at him. I'm afraid he's not splendid at all. Splendid logic there, madame. Thank you so much. Alright, nothing there. Who's number 5? Well, maybe I'll just push here. It's a bold claim. How can you be so sure? Really, it's really very simple. Noble lady of gas, I pray thee, hold thy tongue. I beg your pardon. Hath thou rank odoured air that doth your... Oh, I can't. This guy's too traditional. There's a solemn port here. That someone would extinguish the light of my own life. Verily, I know recall stealing thy gas, but pray, let the matter rest till, what you said, anon? Why, you little. In your pardon, my lady, but might I suggest you don't say any more at this stage? We need hard evidence first. If I keep secretly watching this blow, I'll get into it in the end. He'll slip up. Do you think maybe that secret's out of the bag? Yeah. Ugh. Oh, this is frustrating. Alright, wait.
Hold it!
You keep talking about needing to take home some money. What's that all about, sir? Finish last. That's what I'm talking about. What's that? I'm talking about the derby at Hyde Park, aren't I? I was the Queen's cap last week, wasn't it? It was. Derby. It was the dead cert. That's the thing. I couldn't lose. So it took my wife's secret savings, like, uh oh. Then that hopeless old mare went and did the unthinkable. That stupid finish last. Oh dear. Did she gamble it? I think it's clear what happened, isn't it? This day the missus used her savings for a trip down the pub. Alright. So come on, let's get this business like now. Just give it up. No. That's not gonna happen. Alright, never mind.
Hold it!
Maybe it's number 1, actually. What do you even mean by that, sir? Well, I'm not one to boast, but I get up 5 in the early morning, I do. At 5? You're really an early riser then, aren't you? Huh? What's that now? I said you're an early riser. Oh, well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I like to while away the hours in the evening reading books as well. But by about 2 in the morning, I'm usually too tired to go on. He sleeps at 2 in the morning and gets about 5. Yeah, that's only 3 hours. He only has 3 hours to sleep each night. Huh? What's that idea? Only 3 hours of sleep each night? That's right. You see? 3 hours of missing times, like I said. It's not much, isn't it? Or is it? Let's go back to 1, actually. Maybe it is 1 this time. Who knows? Alright, if you're unable to do that... Oh, God. Ah. Alright, what's number 1 says? The victim, he's a noble man. There's no reason to doubt him. Alright, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna cry.
Objection!
Oh, no. Oh. I should have just pressed. Why? Ooh. I should have just pressed it.
Hold it!
Well, there are plenty of people in London who seem noble but poor. Could some of them also be liars? I've no doubt about it. Like that shaky clown of yours, for example? Absolutely not. Mr. Natsume is no liar. Look, the point is, the only thing that passed the victim's lips that night was the Japanese man's tea. When you take the gas man's testimony into account as well, the truth couldn't be any clearer. Ah, well, yeah, that's alarmingly logical. But let me be frank here. I'm a gentleman with a gentleman's values. If it turns out that the old Shakespearean chum is a wrong liar after all, I'm glad to change my decision about that defendant. Alright. Yeah, perhaps. Though I don't see it happening. Alright, everyone's just on the jury. How many gentlemen do we actually have on the jury then? Oh, I don't have the thing. He just... No! Why doesn't he have his armband on? Alright. Oh, yeah, now he does it. Alright.
Objection!
Oh, now it changes the statement, huh? Alright, let me get some water. I'll autoplay. So the good lady says, but there's no evidence, is there? You and I both heard them say as much. It's true, we don't have evidence as such just yet. But the claims aren't baseless, you know. What? You heard me. Seeing as his operation has maybe. Alright. I would suggest that the court hears testimony from our East End branch office employee over there. Alright. I'll do whatever you say, my lady. Gasman's honor. You're number one. You say you're a man of your word. We can show that Mr. Shamspeare was liar. You assure me that you wouldn't reconsider your decision about the defendant's guilt? Yes, I did say that. As a man of my honor, I'll hold to it. As I'm sure the other gentlemen of the jury will. Me? Oh, well, yes. Now that we found out the man's a liar, perhaps we ought to consider the matter further. Alright, so it's... what is it? 4 to 1, I guess so. What we've been saying, so... he just doesn't care, this man. He couldn't hear it. No, I'm not having any part of this. I want this trial over and done with. In that case, I'll also change my leaning. Alright. So, William Shamspeare, if that really is your name, we of the jury demand to know exactly what kind of man you really are. Makes sense. That's 4 jurors. 4 for not guilty. Yes, Mr. Naruto. Victory! Order. Well, this is quite extraordinary, I must say. As a result of the defense's summation examination, the jury... oh, I can't. Just the same old... same old. Oh god, I'm hiccuping. No, not like this. Don't hiccup, Jev. Eat it. You've been spoiled. Excuse me? Spoiled the barbecue? Someone spoiling barbecues? Whoops, I kinda... Alright, but you gods will give us some faults to make us men. So God meant me. This gas man speaketh that which concerns him most, not but gas, not but thin air. Aye, it burneth bright and wild, but it hath no substance, and it doth weak foul. I don't like this guy. Oi, what did you say? Yeah, I hate Shamspeare more than the Skulkin brothers. The reason why I hate the Skulkin brothers was because I don't like the name Skulkin. I'm sorry, but... and they had the, you know, like the Dumb and Dumber shtick. But, you know, Shamspeare, I can't stand his goddamn traditional poetic speak, man. Alright, testimony. Give out, Shamspeare. Give me testimony, Sham. Alright, no other culprit has been identified. All testimony you heard about the court thus far heavily implicates the defendant. In short, it would not be reasonable at the stage for me to rule on the case. Oh no. However, in light of the fact that the jury... I believe it would be inappropriate for this court not to pursue the point further. Objection. I assure you, my lord, that it would be a waste of the court's time. Gas and this case are unrelated. Juror number 4? Yes? Didn't you say before that although you had no hard evidence to prove this man has been stealing gas, you have strong grounds for suspecting him? That's right, we do. Don't we? Huh, worker? Absolutely, your majesty. Lady Quimby, Gasman's honor. Gasman's honor. Very well then. We will hear your testimony now. Alright, this is his testimony, right? Did he steal? Alright, meet a man. What am I, mean man? He seems like a cool fellow. If I may, my lord. Go ahead, madame. If you screw up, you're dead. This worker's testimony may have a significant bearing on the good name of my husband's company. Therefore, I should like to take the stand alongside him in a supervisory role, if you don't mind. Woohoo! Oh yeah, sweet as honey. Yeah, 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 yeah. Very well. As an exception, I shall honor your request. Oh damn, little curtsy right there. Thank you, my lord. You wait till the boss gives you an earful. Oh, it's gonna sting. You mark my words. Don't know why he's... Oh, right. They're both testifying. All right, damn. The illegal consumption. I don't understand. Can you steal gas? All right, clears almond gas, my lady. Which is the clearest in the world. Can gas be clear? I guess. Yeah, right? I mean, you've seen a Bunsen burner, right? That's gas shooting out. I mean, gas is air. I mean, not to be confused with, like, pollution gas, right? Like, that's just... I mean, you can see that. I get what I mean. I'm proud to be the company's East End branch investigator of the meter money collection agent. Altamont gas meters accept threepenny bits, each coin giving customers about 2 hours of generous... Or gorgeous... Wait, generous? Gorgeous gas. You know, he's complimenting the... color there. Oh, she has a B. Man, these guys... What's her name? Lady Queen Altamont. Oh, Queen Bee. I get it. Yeah, this is a B. And yet the meter in Mr. Shamspeare's room didn't have a single coin in it. The meter doesn't appear to have been tampered with, though, and the collection agent has the only key. Somehow, he's using all the flaming gas he wants without paying a penny. If that's not thieving, what is? Alright, alright. Pray forgive the discrepancy. The irrelevancy of this testimony caused me to turn my hollow chalice. Turn to my chalice. What do you mean by the remark, Lord Van Zeeks? Did the mustachioed nippy poisoning the gangling excuse for an actor, or didn't he? That is all that should concern this cod, and yet now we must listen to this. Appearance. Hey, what separates the vast British Empire and your Eastern nation? Island nation is more than graphical distance. Geographical. Oh, why does he have to be like this? Where'd the cross-examination go? Ah! Do what you want. Do what you want, do what you will. An attempted poisoning and an incident of gas death with no supporting evidence. True, they would appear completely unrelated at first glance, but I wonder. The truth tends to be buried in the most unusual places. I'm guessing it's this picture. We see some water in the gas here. And the first step is uncovering it. Who and what this man really is. Well, I guess we'll just have to press each time. How many statements? 5, I feel like. Seems like it. I'm proud to be the company's East End. No need to be that. All more gas meters except bits? Yeah, I don't think it's that. Alright, here it comes. Yeah, the meter in Shamspeare's room didn't have a single coin in it. Let's press on that. Out of interest, how long has this been going on? Weeks and weeks. He's been pinching gas of us for ages. And you've examined the meter in Mr. Shamspeare's room, I take it? Naturally, we took it off the wall and went over it with a fine-tooth comb. Found nothing suspicious at all, I presume. No, I'm afraid we didn't. Which is exactly why I demand a new type of meter to be produced. One of an indestructible lock, the Shamspeare Special. That sounds like it would have cost an awful lot of 3 pennies. But even after that, the rascal's meter was still empty. I'll never forget the humiliation when I opened the money box and found it bare. You what? I said. You what? Now look at his face. The smiley smile of his. Pulled the meter straight off the wall and took it back to the office. You know what? Nothing. Not a trace of being jemmied opened anywhere. Not a single sign. What's happening to my salary as a result? Down by 3 shillings a day, that's one. A life-threatening situation in a number of ways. Incidentally, what became of that meter? Nothing became of it. I've still got it. Oh? Right here. No wonder they call you the meter man. Huh? I think it would be prudent for the court to sequester this item while the trial is ongoing. Okay. Definitely, although at first glance, there doesn't appear to be anything unusual about it. Let's move along, shall we? Oh, seems like we've got to examine it. So I would say it has as much value as the contents of that meter. Oof. Oof. The meter doesn't appear to be tampered with, though the collection agent has the only key. Well, time to examine the bad boy, eh? Oh, yeah, it's been tampered with. Oh, what's this? Have you spotted something, Mr. Naruto? Just here, there's a little hole. Do you see? Goodness, you're right. Oh, I've noticed. This is not a very neat hole, is it? Not professionally made, I say. So you might have to open it. You think it might have been opened by Mr. Shamspeare? Possibly. It seems the people at Altamont Gas must have missed it. Well, it certainly seems to go all the way through to the inside. Yes, but there's no way a coin could fit through here. That's true, but even so, it seems more than a little suspicious. Save, I guess. We gotta do the saving business, sadly. It has been tampered.
Objection.
There we go. Lady Altamont, I'm afraid to say that this meter clearly does show signs of having been tampered with. What? Get away. I've been over and over that thing. Man, you did a terrible job, meter man. I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with it. In that case, what do you have to say about this small hole that's been made at the base of the coin box? Oh, what? Alright, hold on. Right, you're quite right. There's a little hole there. Meters aren't supposed to have that. None of the others do. In other words, we can assume that Mr. Shamspeare secretly opened this hole himself. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised at all, but why? Yeah, why? I mean, it's tiny. You couldn't get a farthing through that. Lady Altamont, I wonder if you could give the court some more details about your meter design. What sort of details? Well, I guess the coin box, right? How it's dismantled? How we differentiate coins? I guess we go for both of them. What does the meter tell the difference between different coins? I think that's the more plausible one. What do you mean? Well, for example, if someone were to put in a 1 penny coin, that wouldn't work presumably, would it? No, of course not. So, well, how does the meter know that the coin is being fed is a 3 penny bin? Ah, I see what you're getting at now. The meter tells coins apart by the shape and size, which includes their thickness. That's true. Like parking meters, all kind of things. The 3 penny is about 3/4 of an inch in diameter, you see. I see, it's been clearly been... what the hell? Am I talking? The witness will amend her formal testimony with that information as is pertinent. As you wish, my lord. Wait, do I have anything that does that? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's this. How about this? Look at this bar. So, there's a circular depression on the side. 2 centimeters across. And 3/4 of an inch. Ah, do you think? We found this soap at the scene, didn't we? Oh, damn. He's been making fake. It's like... Where are them? It's like those trolleys where you have to put £1 in. I don't know if that's a British thing. Or it's like a universal thing, but... I don't think they do that on trolleys nowadays, but... trolleys have like a... You have to put one... You know, for trolleys to not get lost, right? You like have to... stick in this like little latch that's on the that's on the thing of the trolley under the dispenser pad. The thing is, you attach the dispenser pad from another trolley onto your own trolley to lock it. So, all right, nothing else would fit. I guess. Well, I don't think this is a contradiction, but. I guess we'll just click in here. Yeah, it could equally well be used. Would that be true? Well, yes, in a way. The way it comes to it a certain extent as well. We thought of that though. Anyway, if I find any fake coins inside the coin box when I empty the meter, the contract says, "Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay, I get it. I mean, I'm getting the story now." He's using the soap and then he melts it. Either melts it or whatever. Alright, quite enough of that. Remind me, how big are the 3 penny bits? About 3/4 of an inch across. What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo? Is 2 centimeters measurement significant? Or perhaps there's some other aspect of the meter's construction that we should be focusing on? Yes, you may be right. Perhaps I should try a different tack here. Like asking about whether the meter can be dismantled, for example. Alright, let's delve deeper here. How can the meter be dismantled? Dismantled? Yes, given there are no signs of having been fault. I mean, there's no contradiction there, right? Oh. Well, yeah, it does make some sense. Padlocks are made by a first-class locksmith from the finest quality steel. And the meter box itself is made of plate steel as well, weld shut to ensure it can't be opened again. I can assure you, it's quite impossible to dismantle it. Woohoo, yeah! Nothing leaks out from the old mod needed, no coin. Yeah, okay. I see. Witness will amend her formal statement with the information in case it's pertinent. Alright, let's see what it says here. All joints of the meter are welded shut and locked is solid steel. There's no way to dismantle it. Now we'll go through the next one. Has everyone tried? Oh yeah, they tried, but they're all given up before long. After all, if they actually broke the meter, the company would be able to take legal action. Yes, that makes sense. What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo? No, I think the diameter is pretty important. He's using like the fake coins, right? I mean, on trolleys it doesn't matter because you can take the £1 off. I guess we'll save here and show her the soap, I guess.
Objection.
Yeah, there we go. Let me confirm something here. If the diameter of the thickness were to be correct, the meter would accept any object as if it were a through penny. A thrup penny. Yes, that's correct. Let me see how you say it. Thrup penny. Thrup penny. 3 penny?
Threepenny.
Threepenny. Yeah, that makes sense. Threepenny. A 3p. A threepenny. A threepenny. Threepenny. We found a particular item that matches the diameters perfectly. Something the same size of a threepenny bit? What was it? The item in question. This? What? Have you been inhaling gas? That's a bar of soap. It certainly looks nothing like a threepenny bit, I must say. Looks like I'm gonna have to point out exactly what I mean here. Oh no, yeah. Not the bar of soap.
Got it!
You have to turn over the soap to see what I mean. Ah. Are you referring to this round depression in the middle of the soap there? That's right. A depression that's approximately 3/4 of an inch in deep. Or in other words, almost exactly the same size as the threepenny bit. Get away. Get away. Does anyone here have a present having their possession of a threepenny bit? Quickly now, hand over your coins, ladies and gentlemen. Sounds rather like a highway robbery, doesn't it? I had 2 friends that did robbery in daylight. It was daylight robbery. Thanks to the kind member of the public in the gallery, here's a threepenny bit. My word, it couldn't be more snug. Yeah. Yes. Oh, did he use wax? I don't think wax smelled though. I'd melt in room temperature. This is without doubt a vital clue. Yeah. Well, I don't believe it. Yeah, she's dressed as a bee as well. So, your assertion amounts to what? That some inferior bar of soap has a tentative connection to the theft of gas? Yes. The depression in the soap was clearly made by a threepenny bin. I must concur at least that pushing the coin with some thought into a poor quality bar of soap such as this is a remarkably simple way of replicating the coin's shape. And then you can use, well, some melted wax or something to pour into the mold. You can make fake coins in no time. Yep. Alright, what's going on here? This brings all the pieces of the puzzle together, is it? It's the method Mr. Shamspeare has been using to steal the gas. That's the missing link. Link. Finish the sentence, Jeff. Alright, this is all nonsense. If the man had been making fake coins, my worker here would have found them when he emptied the meter. But true, Lady Altamont. In the absence of some black magic, they could make him disappear. Alright, Banzi's like, yes. I see, that's what we're dealing with, is it? There's one form of black magic that could cause the fake coins to disappear into thin air. It seems like he's on it. Exactly. And the meter here gives it away. What on earth? Yeah. There are remnants of a magical method used visible on the gas meter taken from the victim's room. That's your assertion, Counsel. The defense will identify these remnants are caught at once. Excuse me? Remnants? I haven't really opened it. This is quite tough. Padlock. What are you doing, Miss Nahodo? Oh, I was just seeing if it was possible to force it open. If you break it, I'm afraid you'll be forced to pay a fine. Oh no. Ooh, that was close then. Perhaps tell me a little sooner next time. Can I go inside the thing? Little hole in the bottom, yeah. You guys right past me where the money ends up. Alright. This it? God. Oh, this is... Oh, no. I'm gonna try it then, I guess. Is it? Can I get inside? Let's see. What's this? This is the same thing. Didn't find a single coin inside this meter. No one could survive a London's winter without gas lamps, and certainly not with a gas stove. Our brief candle or something like that? Perhaps the same kind of spell that Mr. Shamspeare has been using to make the coins come out. Imagine not, there must be some trace of the method. You need to overlook it very, very carefully. What? Is there something here I don't see? Remnants. I don't see any remnants. What's this? Oh, maybe it's this green stuff, actually. I guess this? Used to make the fake coins be seen. It says be seen though. Maybe here? Is it that? I don't know. I'm gonna try it, but if we die... Oh, I know. It doesn't seem like it. Just outside the victim's will. I think that's right. Outside, yes. Outside, where you can see Mr. Meter Man loitering in the freezing winter's air. That's where we found this soap. Ah, I get it. That's right. The answer is, of course, ice. Oh, I used ice. Oh, it makes sense. Oh, that's why it's out the window. Yeah, makes sense. Filled with water. Why is it red, though? The last time we saw it. And he takes his fake coins of ice and feeds them through the gas meter. That's pretty a neat idea. Yeah, so he's stealing gas, but not any neighboring gas or anything like that. Yeah, that's how he's stealing that Altamont gas. Well, arrest that guy for stealing gas, man. That's a crime, right? Just like that? So simply? Is he trying to make us look like idiots? He's been fooling us all with some bars of soap and some water? It's a pretty smart idea. That's right, man. I don't believe it. It can't be true. Do you have any idea how much money we spent to develop that new meter? And now you have the audacity to suggest that a bit of soap and some water can render it totally useless. I'm fairly sure I didn't design it. Evidence. Alright, I want evidence. If you're gonna stand there and tell me our meters are rubbish, I want to see proof. Oh, she's very good at enforcing accountability, isn't she? Yeah, she doesn't want to believe it. All that hard work. True, you spent a lot of money on these meters. Very well, Lady Altamont. If you like evidence, I'll provide it. Miss Naruto, are you saying you do have evidence for this theory? Yeah, I do. It's the photograph.
Take that!
This is a photograph of the scene at the point when the victim was discovered, taken by the Inspector Gregson. It clearly shows the remnants of the crime carried out by Mr. Shamspeare. What remnants? I don't know where this leads to, though. Here you can see the gas meter on the wall in Mr. Shamspeare's room. Now look closely at the floorboards directly underneath the meter. What? What is that? Some kind of grubby stain? Almost certainly, it's a water stain resulting from the liquid that's been drained out of the hole made in the meter. That's gonna rot the floorboards. Ah. If one coin gives around 2 hours of gas usage, and the occupant was here. Oh, that's pretty smart. Yeah, then the room would be hot, right? We can imagine he would have used around 10 of his fake coins each day. Melting ice inside the meter's coin box would have been dripping out almost constantly, leaving a stain on the floor. This is awful. And there's further evidence too. Mr. Shamspeare is slumped over his table, apparently having consumed strychnine. Right next to him is a bar of soap, broken in half. I don't know why though. You're right. It would appear to me then Council that the man was eating the soap, was he? Pardon me for disagreeing, your lordship, but certainly not. He didn't beat around the bush there, didn't he? In truth, Mr. Shamspeare was found with a fork in his hand. A meal of soap is surrounding... What the hell? Don't you mean to say he was using that fork to... Yes. To extract a frozen coin from the bar of soap. Alright. The bar broke in half. So perhaps it didn't go very well. Good gracious. Oh. Lord Van Zeeks. Ah, somebody hit me, something. I have to catch my hollowed bottle on the wave. To give his mistake. Alright, what's the problem? Allow me to pose my love for a question. Yeah, exactly. I don't understand this. Well. William Shamspeare is a liar and a thief. In other words, that his testimony is unreliable. That's it. That's exactly it. Since I was saving us there. Very well, let's assume the man is a liar. Now, allow me to pose another question. What possible difference does that make? We know that suicide can be discounted. Yeah, he's accusing my... You know, he's accusing my defense, my defendant. Maybe he's lying about that. You know? The defendant, he's accusing the defendant I have, you see? Yeah, that's why he's lying. Don't believe what he said, the accused... I have no reason. Alright, what's going on? Furthermore, the only possible way the poison could have entered the victim's body is via the tea. There's no escaping it. Alright, so he's just telling us, yeah. The fact still stands. We said judicial adjudication. Order, order. All counsel, how does the defense respond? It's not Hodo. What was the point of that last cross-examination? Did it actually get us anywhere? Or did it make no difference at all, like Lord Van Zeeks is saying? Raise the objection. No, this isn't over. The defense will not rest. Counsel, you successfully explained everything. You identified and sustained the unscrupulous method employed by Mr. Shamspeare to compute the gas. I want another witness testimony from him. Van Zeeks just highlighted 3 facts in order to make his point. But contrary to what he would have the court believe, not all of them have been objectively established at all. What are you trying to say, my Nipponese friend? At least one of those so-called facts is an assumption made due to the lack of evidence. The situation has changed now following the cross-examination of this latest witness. Take the stand. It'll be absurd. What is this nonsense? Yes, when you bring everything we've learned so far together and consider it as a whole, it's clear. I don't get it. There's a question you need to reconsider, namely... I don't know. Was the poison in the tea? Was there another visitor? Was someone else responsible? No, I don't think it's the visitor. Was there someone else responsible? Maybe. What if it was somebody else entirely who poisoned the victim? If that's your assertion, by all means, tell us who it was. Yes, well, who is this mysterious third party counsel? Alright. Never mind that. That's dead end. Poison, surely. I don't even know. The victim has testified that nothing else passed his lips that night. There was no possibility. It says there was no trace of the tea left. It couldn't be tested, yeah.
Objection.
Oh. As I said, the situation has changed because, in fact, someone Natsume's tea was left at the scene, and a particular piece of evidence proves it. Oh. A ludicrous claim. Scotland Yard detectives investigated the scene exhaustively. Oh no, what evidence are you suggesting they missed? Oh, it must be the soap, right?
Take that.
Good gracious. Soap again? Same bar the victim used to fashion his coins of ice. Yeah, that's right, my lord. Just come back to me. Something about when we first found this bar of soap at the scene yesterday. This is more bars of soap. Soap? What bars of soap doing lined up on the ledge outside the window? I'm quite certain that when we originally stumbled upon the bars of soap, there were actually a poison coin in each bar. So you discovered the gas feast for coin factory. Fascinating. In a way, yes. But there's more. Coins were found in the soap at the time weren't normal ice. There was something strange about them, you mean? Exactly. Something very obviously strange. They were red. The ice was red? No. You mean... That's right. It's obvious to me now. The fake coins in the soap were made from the frozen tea. It would remind the court of the statement made by Mr. Natsume earlier in the trial. Alright, we're doing alright here. That evening, yes. I did take some freshly brewed tea. Sadly, on occasions, the poorly constructed water mains in the East End are prone to freezing. So on the night in question, Mr. Shamspeare, having no running water to use, was forced to use the tea brought by Mr. Natsume in order to make his fake coins. My word, it makes sense, yeah. I still don't understand how he got knocked out, though. That's still another mystery. Yeah, that's right, and we only borrowed one of them. Which means that even as we speak, some of the defense's tea is still present at the scene of the crime. Frozen solid in the bar soap outside Mr. Shamspeare's window. Extraordinary. Earlier today, Inspector Gregson informed the court that if even one drop of tea reminded Scotland Yard would be able to analyze it for poison. As such, we are now in a position to prove or disapprove what he has until now be mere conjecture. We're finding out for sure whether or not Mr. Natsume's tea actually contains strychnine at all. Ah, you smug Nipponese. My lord, we cannot do the defendant the injustice of passing judgment now. The police should be dispatched to recover the remaining bars of soap from the scene at once. And the defense requests a thorough analysis of the frozen tea embedded in it to determine whether or not it contains any poison. Alright, bailiff, bailiff. Instruct the police to attend the scene at once. Yes, my lord, understood. Then we wait. We play the waiting game. Alright, oh, is this suspended? Alright, yeah, I'm gonna pause it here. Well, not pause, autoplay it. Rest the mouth a bit. At least we got that tea, eh? Oh, same hour tomorrow, it says. Alright, they have to do the test, right? It's gonna be another day. Yes, my lord. This is gonna be the first time we're gonna do a 2-day thing. Alright, we managed to escape. Alright, there we go. Good stuff, good stuff. I guess we save this over. Oh, I saved over the... Alright, damn. Wait, there's way too many Race Attorney 2s. Alright, we don't have our case. Oh, I have yeah, a consultancy. Alright. Ooh, we made it back in one piece. Just. To be perfectly honest, I thought we were finished there for a while. Oh, I know. What a lot of close shaves. There's so many carriages on the streets of London. You were very nearly flattened 7 times. Oh no. Didn't mean that. Yes, I know. It was a marvelous defense now, Hado-san. It really was. I was in awe of you. She learned from the best for her case, apparently. Alright, the X points. Let's see what we can do with the card. Yeah, let's do that. What's happening? Is everything right? I suppose. I still can't quite believe it. That's all. I'm out here in England, working as a lawyer, I mean. In the Old Bailey, no less. Against Van Zieks the Reaper. The truth is, it shouldn't be me, should it? It should be him standing in my shoes. It should be Kazuma. It was Kazuma-sama's wish that you follow him to Great Britain and work alongside him. Yes, I mean, I never had the chance to ask him exactly why, but he clearly had a plan. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. He's doing wonderfully, Naruhodo-san. I've no doubt that Kazuma-sama would say exactly the same if he were here with us. Thank you, Suzaru-san. Thank you. Oh. Oh wait, there's a ladder here. We can examine it. When the victim himself turned up in court and took the stand. I know. Not only that, but then finding out that he's actually the bare-faced gas thief as well. Yeah, that's certainly a surprise to all of us. Careful of your phrasing, Suzaru-san. He didn't poison anything. More to this Mr. Shamspeare person than we know. Yeah. Mr. Shamspeare certainly wasn't the noble, upstanding man everyone thought he was at first. Let's see, yes. He's that same Bartholomew's. Or Bart as Linda's call it. Alright, we visited Miss Green. It's the same hospital to which she was taken. Alright. Yeah, be careful of your phrasing now, Hado-san. Didn't stop anyone. Perhaps we both owe Sasaki-san an apology. Alright, we should probably visit the hostel later. Alright, Kazuma wishes. Kazuma Sogi, the best friend I ever had. Oh, the music changed. The promise. Really saved my bacon. Oh yeah, here it goes. Hit him with the Nocturne theme. Crazy idea you came up with. Hey, come with me. There's a stowaway. Yes, you can fit inside my trunk if you curl up small enough. I'm sure no one will know. Kazuma, wouldn't you tell me why? Why go to these lands so that I can accompany you to Great Britain? That's been on my mind ever since we got through that trial. That you really ought to go into law and be a defense lawyer. You are a natural talent for it, believe me. I guarantee it. I never ever even thought of becoming a lawyer. Well, I can't force you, obviously. You'll have to decide for yourself. But anyway, London is the cultural capital of the world. The city at the forefront of everything. It can't hurt for you to see it with your own eyes. No, that's true. I suppose, though, if you were to become a lawyer, then one day what? Oh no. Never mind. Kazuma! No, Hado-san? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about Kazuma. Yes, he's forever in my thoughts too. He changed the Japanese judicial system for the better. That was his dream. And that's why he so desperately wanted to come to Great Britain to study, of course. Yeah, that's right, but... Yes? I do wonder if his attentions lay elsewhere sometimes. I don't know. The thought just takes hold of me every now and then. That's all. Oh, damn. Now, hold on, Sam. What do you mean by Kazuma-sama's true intentions? I mean this. His katana. I never expect to inherit this sword after Kazuma passed away, of course. No, I know. It was because I asked you to take it. When I have it at my side in COD, I feel as though it gives me courage. Yes. Actually, the night before he died, he told me a little about the sword. Yeah, I think we do remember that a bit. Karama? That's right. It's a prized sword that's been passed down through generations of the Yosogi clan. A Japanese man's sword is his sword, Inosuke. I can be parted from my katana. Karama guides me. I truly believe that. So, its name compels its wielder to slice evil in two. Not that you would need much, compelling. On the subject, there's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain. Something you have to do? Yes. Wait, hold on. Alright. I appreciate you, I appreciate you... What? I'll see through it to the end with you, yeah. I appreciate you seeing it through with me, yeah. I knew you wouldn't let me down. What do you mean by something very important that I have to do? I had hope that the answer to that question would become apparent when we arrived here, but as yet, I've not found a single clue. I see. What's next? We know that Sasaki-san took the tea to the victim on the night in question, but as he isn't the culprit, then obviously... Yes, the poison surely wasn't in the tea. I'm sure we'll find a clue at the scene. It was just random. Like an unfortunate accident. Definitely. I'm desperately, I'm desperate to know the outcome of the investigation into the tea left in the bar of soap. Well, if we run into Inspector Gregson, we can ask him about that. Alright, Alright, prison. I wasn't meant to hit this, actually. Oh, Mr. Natsume is back. So he is. Mr. Natsume, hello. I am a cat. Sorry? I don't know who Mr. Natsume is, or Hairlock Shlomes. I don't know about courts or trials or Old Baileys. I am a cat. That's what I am. Just a cat. Mr. Naruhodo is trying to escape from reality. Trying to. He already has, completely. So, what is your name then? Mr. Miyagi. I said I have no name. Mr. Naruhodo, he hasn't fully thought out of his new identity yet, but it's not too late to bring him back to reality. Do you really think you can open his eyes for us, Mr. Natsume? I am not a cat. It worked. He's back in the real world. Was going to become of me. No. Don't answer that. It's obvious. My accursed soul is never going to escape this accursed fate. Mr. Natsume, no. This morning proceedings in court prove that there's hope. Yes. Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire was brilliant, but the Reaper's omnipresent in court in my lodgings. Here, there, everywhere. What's he looking straight at me for? I think perhaps there are some things we should discuss. Oh, yes. Yes, we must. Alright, this morning's trial. In my whole life, have I ever been so moved as I was today? No. Of course. I cast my mind back. There were perhaps one or two other occasions that moved me. If I blocked those out, then today being in that courtroom was it was the most moving experience of my whole life. Locum student Mr. Nowhood Esquire. You're too kind. Scotland Yard found the remaining tea just as we deduced and are analysing it as we speak. There's nothing wrong with my tea. They won't find a drop of poison in it. That's Solemn, Swan, Sozeki certainty. And then there is. Tell me, did you both drink the tea at the same time that night? Oh yes, most definitely. Remember, drink tea while it's hot. We both poured it down our throats like it was a hot bath for our bellies. At the time, you were both completely fine. As shown by the fact that he and Mr. Shamspeare then engaged in the Romeo and Juliet match. I suppose the focus of tomorrow's proceeding will be how the poison was taken by the victim then. Alright, William Shamspeare, what have I ever done to him? No one recall him taking issue with you? Anything you've done recently? It must be the Romeo Juliet thing. I don't recall anything. Alright, I'm gonna autoplay it. Oh dear. Are you struggling with such a meager stipend? Of course I am, if I had the money. I would have chosen to live in a cursed existence. In such a cursed lodgings. Oh yeah, you said it was because the place is cursed that it's so cheap, didn't you? Exactly. Especially the room I rented. Alright. Trying to kill me. What do you know about this? Ah, there it is. That lathery lowlife that took my neighbor's life. It sent me sliding to the depths of despair. Simply sickly psychotic saboteur. You never really gone off soap, haven't you? You really gone off soap? Yeah, I made up my mind. The next time someone gives me soap as a present, it's friendship finished firmly forever. Don't know that we can blame soap for everything that's happened, Mr. Natsume. Alright, let's just move over. We're done with the talks here. Mrs. Green? Recovery ward. Some sort of disturbance. Hear angry voices. What the hell's happening here? Be not angry, oh ample lady. Oh, don't tell me this is the person. Mistaken my foot. You were looking at my painting. The eye of a man hath not hear. The ear of a man hath not seen. Was foul indeed the poison that mustached villain gaveth me. Forgive me, lady. I wish that you died from that poison. God of mercy, ample lady. Thou ceased. Have vigor still. Hold my Shamspeare dance. This guy's harassing people. This looks rather ominous, doesn't it? Oh no, don't come near me with that. Ah, look. Lo, this is the lawyer from the land whence risen the sun. How now? What are you doing here, Mr. Shamspeare? Marry. I do believe I return unto another ward. Who's looking? That's what it's doing. Looking at my terrible work. I thought this was the end of Olive Green. Well, she might have been on a different case. Well, maybe she is. But alright, what's happened here? Well, thank you. But doesn't mean things will go so wonderfully for you tomorrow, does it? Oh. Oh, it's straight now. Anon, exude. Excellent. Anon. Anon. I'm so sorry, I'm such an awful person. Miss Green, is everything alright? Oh, yes, I mean, don't worry about me. They're about to discharge me, so I must get ready to leave now. I see. Delighted to hear you soon be well enough, yeah. Oh dear, you're too kind. We checked this before. What is this? Oh no, it looks different. Maybe they're wife and husband? Oh, let's talk to her. So, are you feeling more like yourself today, Miss Green? Yeah, thank you. I mean, people do recover from ordeals like this, don't they? Even people like me. Well, yes, it really was an ordeal, wasn't it? As I was concerned, I was just walking along in the snow, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I'm very lucky, really. I'll look back on this fondly. Really? I must be getting my things together now. Ready to be discharged. Alright, of course. Good to take up your time, so obviously busy. She would have brought directly here after she was stabbed on the pavement, though. Except a friend or family possibly brought her. Change your clothes, no doubt, and more. No, Mr. Nowhudder, you must never scrutinize the young maiden's personal belongings. The young maidens might have chocolates or biscuits or caramel. Alright, well, what's over here? Anything? There are all sorts of medicines in the cabinet, look. I'm not sure it's safe leaving them in reach of everybody like this. I mean, does it even turn me in criminal, you know, Mr. Zato? I don't know what to go after this. Move. I guess to his room, back to his room. It's Gregson. Oh, hello again, Inspector Gregson. What are you doing here? Well, we're hoping to have another look around, actually. The lawyer representing the defendant has a right to examine the scene, as I'm sure you're aware. Yep, I know the score. Oh, yes. One other thing. The soap on the ledge outside the window, did you find it? With the tea in it? Yeah, we found it, alright. And there was a small amount of tea in it, as you said. I knew it. It was with the identification section at the yard now. They're looking into it. The results should be available later today. That's wonderful news. Thank you. Let's go something. An impressive performance in COD this morning. Sorry? Nothing. Forget it. Just make sure you don't disturb anything in here. Alright. You know what we can examine. Right from the top. The inflated teacups, which the two men drank on the inflated night. During their heated debate, yes. Who's stronger, Romeo or Juliet? Now think about it. I'm sure the two lovers in play ended their lives with poison. That's fiction, Mr. Zato. Let's hope it stays that way. It turns out that Mr. Shamspeare wasn't even the sober after all. That's right, the mystery of why he had it on the plate was holding in his hand is solved. Yes, to prize his latest ice coin out of the mold. And in the process, he accidentally broke the bar soap. It certainly was hard to mention, let alone deduce. If we run out of change, we wouldn't have any light, let alone heat. For the needy, London's winters can be very harsh. That's true, but if you think about it... Wait, hold on. Alright. BRB, BRB. I mean, I'm waiting. Alright, look how dark the stain on the floor is. Alright, hold on, we'll stop here. BRB. Right. I don't know if I'm muting myself or not. And here you are, facing the Reaper again. I don't know if you're incredibly unlucky or incredibly unlikable. I think it goes deeper than that. Alright, of all Japanese people. Yeah. A bit rude, ain't it? What's the foul smell? So, what is this that indescribably foul smell? Well, most probably this, I would say. What is that? My dear fellow, it is, of course, my latest invention. A chemical test that can identify whether or not the tea is genuine at the drop of some tea. There are some unscrupulous sorts manning the stalls along some of London's less frequent streets. They sell what purports to be high quality tea, but merely dyed leaves of drab flavors. Well, that's certainly unsavory behavior. So when one is presented with what appears to be black tea, one must be careful. Iris. At the ready, Hurley. Let's add a drop of my chemical in this cup of tea here. Do you see what happens? It turns black. And what a foul odor is giving off. Indeed, the blacker the tea becomes, the more foul the odor, the better the tea is. It appears that the cup was particularly fine, Darjeeling. It's very ingenious, but what are you going to do with that black liquid now? Why, dispose of it, naturally. Sure, you wouldn't like to drink it, would you? There does seem to be a rather obvious problem with your new invention, Mr. Sholmes. That's why this chemical test is merely a test, my dear madame. Right. The point is, we are entering a new era of science. In the world of criminal investigations also. Yes, forensic science. Oh, these are such exciting times. I regularly engaged in this scientific experimentation alongside my unofficial counseling detective work. The Sherlock Holmes method will be a foundation upon which modern investigative techniques is based. This little tea, indicate, there we go, was happy byproduct of my ongoing forensic science research. Alright. Now there's more stuff. Japanese people. The Natsume who is currently defending, being Japanese and Mr. Sada and myself, fell even more keenly in court today. Van Ziek seems to have an inherited disdain of the Japanese. Indeed. It is an interesting observation. Do you know something about it, do you, Mr. Sholmes? It was about 10 years ago that Baroque Van Ziek chose to enter the legal profession. Oh, before that time, the young man's closest companion hailed from the Empire of Japan. No. What the? Tell us more, Mr. Sholmes. What happened? I believe I made it clear before. I'm unable to tell you anything about the affair. Oh, but... veil will be lifted on the events of the past in due course, I have no doubt. Now, however, it is Mr. Mustache who is most deserving of your attention, I believe. Alright, forensic science. See, your T-test, is that an example of forensic science? Indeed it is. An essential tool in case that hinge on the knowledge of whether some tea is of high or affinity quality. Yeah. I even heard until recently. Which is probably why I undertake research in this field myself, of course. Does it mean you're studying fingerprints, Mr. Sholmes? There are others in the field already, and I am part of the company of inferior minds. No, what I'm researching is skin prints. Skin prints. A nomenclature of my own design, as it's this chemical agent that makes it possible. It instantly reveals objects touched by whichever person is under investigation. Brilliant, Mr. Sholmes. Brilliant. As long as it doesn't turn everything completely odorous and black. I assure you, my dear fellows, You will witness my forensic talents and actions very soon indeed. Alright, so we're done. I think we'll call it a day, honestly, here. Well, I think we should go back to the scene and see if we can uncover any clues. That's the spirit, Runo. See you later. Yes, until later. No, Mr. Stones, we were thinking you come with us. You were? Yes, of course. You said so just moments ago. You go ahead. I'll follow you later in all likelihood. Probably, maybe. Well, I might. Your commitment astounds me. Thank you, Mr. Stones. We eagerly await your arrival. Alright, see ya. See ya, Iris. I guess we save here. Got a bit of law on Van Zeeks. Should have saved at the top for some reason. But I did. Alright. Yeah, we'll call off here. We've got another investigation due. And call. That's it. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit tired. I don't know why. Hope I don't croak in. Well, I take a short nap. But yeah, that's it for this session. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know if this is going to take 1 or 2 sessions. Hopefully, next session we can finish it. If we get everything right in the investigating part. And yeah, so I'll wrap things off now. We did our 2 hours here. So I hope you enjoyed this session of the Great Ace Attorney. And I'll see you guys next session. I'll catch you guys later.